Did you know that some simple mistakes could turn your eggs into toxic bombs? Eggs are widely recognized as an excellent source of high-quality protein, packed with vitamins and essential nutrients. But here's the catch. If they're not prepared, stored, or cooked properly, they can become harmful to your health in ways you might not expect. The truth is, whether eggs are good for you or bad for you depends entirely on how you handle them. In this video, we're going to uncover 5 common mistakes that could make your eggs more dangerous than beneficial. Some of these might surprise you, especially if you've been eating eggs the same way for years without giving it a second thought. Once you understand these key mistakes, you'll be able to enjoy eggs while minimizing hidden health risks. Stay tuned until the end, because it's not just about avoiding mistakes. It's about making simple adjustments that can drastically improve your health and well-being. We'll break down exactly what happens when eggs are improperly prepared and what you can do instead to keep them as a safe and nutritious part of your diet. So, if you want to make sure your eggs remain a health-boosting superfood, rather than a hidden danger, stick with us. Now let's dive in. Number 1. Overcooking eggs. One of the most common mistakes people make when cooking eggs is overcooking them. While eggs are packed with protein, healthy fats, and essential vitamins, cooking them at high temperatures can lead to harmful changes in their composition. Overcooking eggs, whether by frying them until they turn brown, boiling them too long until the yolk turns grayish-green, or scrambling them at high heat, can cause oxidation and lead to the formation of harmful compounds. For example, oxidized cholesterol, which forms when eggs are overcooked, has been linked to increased inflammation and a higher risk of heart disease. If you've ever noticed a strong sulfuric smell after boiling eggs for too long, that's a sign they've been overcooked. The sulfur in the egg whites reacts with the iron in the yolk, forming iron sulfide. While this doesn't make the egg toxic, it indicates that nutrients have been damaged in the cooking process. Eating overcooked eggs regularly can contribute to long-term health issues, especially for seniors who are more vulnerable to inflammation-related conditions. Take Robert, for example. At 76, he'd been frying his eggs until they had crispy edges for years, thinking it made them tastier. But over time, he began experiencing digestive discomfort and heartburn. After learning about the dangers of oxidized cholesterol, he switched to cooking his eggs on lower heat, soft scrambling them instead of frying. Within weeks, he felt noticeably better, with less bloating and more energy. Additionally, overcooking eggs destroys essential nutrients like vitamin B12, folate, and antioxidants such as lutein and zeaxanthin, which support brain and eye health. By cooking your eggs at lower temperatures, whether by lightly boiling, poaching, or soft scrambling them, you can preserve these nutrients and minimize oxidation. If you're frying, using gentle heat and avoiding excessive browning can make a big difference in keeping them healthy. Number 2. Eating raw or undercooked eggs. Many people believe that eating raw or undercooked eggs is a great way to get the maximum nutrition, but consuming them raw comes with significant health risk. Raw eggs can expose you to harmful bacteria like Salmonella, which can cause food poisoning. This is especially concerning for seniors, whose immune systems naturally weaken with age. For example, Margaret, 68, loved starting her mornings with a raw egg smoothie, believing it was the best way to absorb all the nutrients. But one day, she experienced severe stomach pain and nausea that lasted for days. After a visit to the doctor, she learned she had salmonella poisoning from the raw egg. Since then, she switched to cooked eggs and never had another issue. Eating raw eggs also introduces avidin, a compound that binds to biotin, a vitamin that supports metabolism and nerve function. When eggs are eaten raw, avidin prevents the body from absorbing biotin, which can lead to deficiencies. Cooking eggs deactivates avidin, allowing your body to absorb all the beneficial nutrients. The safest option is to cook your eggs thoroughly. Scrambled, boiled, or poached eggs that are firm in both the whites and yolks are all safe to eat. If you enjoy runny yolks, pasteurized eggs can reduce the risk, but cooking them fully is always the safest choice. Number 3. Storing cooked eggs improperly. Improper storage of cooked eggs can turn a perfectly good meal into a breeding ground for harmful bacteria. If eggs are left at room temperature for too long or not stored properly, harmful pathogens can grow quickly. This is particularly concerning for seniors, as foodborne illnesses tend to have a more severe impact on older adults. For example, George, 72, liked making a large batch of scrambled eggs for the week, leaving them in a loosely covered container in the fridge. After multiple bouts of stomach discomfort, he realized his storage habits might be the problem. Once he switched to airtight containers and started making smaller batches, he stopped experiencing digestive issues. It's also important to remember that cooked eggs are still vulnerable to bacterial contamination if stored improperly. For example, placing cooked eggs near raw meat or unwashed vegetables can lead to cross-contamination. Always refrigerate cooked eggs properly, store them in airtight containers, and consume them within a safe time frame. Number 4. Using damaged or expired eggs. Using cracked, expired, or improperly stored eggs is an easy way to turn them into a health hazard. Even eggs that look fine on the outside may harbor dangerous bacteria if they've passed their prime or have small cracks in the shell. Seniors, in particular, are at higher risk because their immune systems are weaker. Evelyn, 74, didn't always check her eggs before using them. One day, she cracked an egg into her frying pan and noticed a strange smell. She cooked it anyway, only to experience nausea and stomach cramps afterward. After a trip to the doctor, she learned she had food poisoning from a bad egg. From that point on, she always did the water test to check her eggs before using them and never had another issue. Number 5. Combining eggs with unhealthy cooking oils. The oil you use to cook your eggs can make a big difference in whether your meal is nutritious or not. While eggs are rich in high-quality protein, healthy fats, and essential nutrients, using unhealthy cooking oils can undermine all of that. Opt for healthier oils like olive oil or avocado oil when cooking eggs to keep them nutrient-packed. Understanding the role of egg freshness in your health. Egg freshness is crucial to ensure both the nutritional value and the safety of the egg. While eggs have a relatively long shelf life, they can still go bad due to improper handling or storage. Even if an egg is within its expiration date, the conditions under which it was stored can impact its quality. Always store eggs in their original carton, which helps protect them from absorbing strong odors from other foods in the fridge. Eggs should be kept in the coldest part of the fridge, ideally at temperatures of 40 degrees Fahrenheit 4 degrees Celsius or lower, and should never be left at room temperature for more than 2 hours. If you're unsure about the freshness of an egg, a simple water test can help. When placed in a bowl of water, fresh eggs will sink and lie flat. If the egg stands upright but doesn't float, it's still safe to eat but should be used soon. If it floats, discard it immediately. This happens because the egg's contents shrink over time, causing air to fill the space inside the shell, which makes it buoyant. The impact of egg yolk and white cooking times. The cooking method and duration also play a role in preserving the health benefits of eggs. Eggs are a source of both proteins and healthy fats, and both components are sensitive to heat. For instance, while cooking eggs for longer periods can destroy key nutrients, it can also change the protein structure, leading to digestion issues or nutrient loss. Soft boiling or poaching eggs ensures that the egg white is firm while the yolk remains intact, giving the balance between cooked protein and healthy fat. In contrast, excessively hard-boiled eggs can lead to an unappealing grayish-green yolk and a rubbery texture, which is a sign that the heat has altered the protein structure. Moreover, it's important to consider the nutrient density of the yolk versus the egg white. Egg yolks contain more fat-soluble vitamins such as vitamin A, D, E, and K, as well as antioxidants that support eye health like lutein and zeaxanthin. On the other hand, egg whites are a great source of lean protein and contain a significant amount of riboflavin and selenium. Balancing both parts can enhance the health benefits of eggs, but overcooking either part may hinder their nutritional content. Reheating eggs, a crucial step for safety and quality. When it comes to reheating eggs, it's important to do so gently. Microwaving eggs can cause them to become rubbery or overcooked because microwaves heat food unevenly, especially in items like scrambled eggs. Instead of using a microwave, try reheating eggs on the stove over low heat, adding a little moisture like water or milk to help retain the texture. Stir frequently to avoid overheating and ensure the eggs don't dry out. Additionally, when reheating leftovers, always check the temperature of the eggs to ensure they have been brought to a safe temperature, typically 165 degrees Fahrenheit 74 degrees Celsius, to avoid potential foodborne illness. This is especially important for seniors who may be more susceptible to bacteria and foodborne pathogens. Egg cooking oils and their health implications. Choosing the right cooking oil is just as important as how you cook your eggs. Many people unknowingly use unhealthy oils like vegetable or canola oil, which can introduce high levels of omega-6 fatty acids into your diet. These oils are highly processed and can contribute to inflammation when consumed in excess. Instead, opt for healthier alternatives such as extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, or coconut oil, which provide beneficial fats like monounsaturated and saturated fats that support heart health. Avoid using oils that break down at high temperatures, such as those with low smoke points, as these can release free radicals and harmful compounds. The oil used in frying eggs can also dramatically alter the nutritional profile of the dish. For example, using butter or ghee adds healthy fats to the meal, along with beneficial vitamins A and D, while also enhancing the taste of the eggs. Mindful consumption, balancing egg intake with other food. While eggs are a nutritious source of protein and fats, it's important to maintain a balanced diet by pairing them with other nutrient-dense food. Pairing eggs with vegetables, for instance, boosts the nutrient density of the meal. Leafy greens, tomatoes, and mushrooms complement eggs by adding fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants that further support heart and brain health. Including fruits like berries or an avocado on the side can provide additional health benefits by supplying antioxidants and healthy fat. For those concerned about cholesterol intake, it's worth noting that recent studies suggest that for most people, dietary cholesterol has a minimal impact on blood cholesterol levels. However, moderation is key. Including a variety of protein sources such as fish, beans, nuts, and seeds, along with eggs, can provide an array of essential nutrients and ensure that you're not overly reliant on any one food source. In conclusion, by understanding and applying these simple steps for safe egg preparation, handling, and storage, you can continue to enjoy eggs as a nutritious part of your diet without risking your health. With a little mindfulness and attention to how you cook, store, and select eggs, you can keep them as a health-boosting superfood while avoiding the potential health risks.